It's Tuesday, April 7th, 2026, and we have multiple days of severe weather coming up in the next 7 days. Let's get into it. Starting with Thursday, we have a marginal risk of severe weather, including... Did I say moderate? I mean marginal, if I said moderate. A marginal risk of severe weather includes Guyman, Goodwell, Kays, Boise City, and Beaver. Not a super high risk, but let's get into what we could expect. Now, I'm not expecting much activity for your Thursday. Most of it's going to be happening in the Panhandle of Texas, but we could get some isolated heavy rain, maybe even some severe storms, but tornadoes are not a threat with these storms. Let's get into the next thing we need to worry about. Okay, so the real activity starts all the way on Saturday, where we have a slight risk of severe weather. That includes Guyman, Woodward, Sayre, and Alta. So basically, western Oklahoma going into the Panhandle. Let's get into what you can expect. So things aren't going to start until well into the night on Saturday. Probably things aren't going to start entering Oklahoma until about 10 p.m. But at 10 p.m., as these storms move to Oklahoma, they're probably going to be strong. Near Elk City and Guyman, we could see 60 miles an hour wind gusts, quarter-size hail, and maybe even a tornado. I wouldn't rule it out, but the chance is low. Now, you notice there's a whole bunch of other just rain showers just happening across central and western Oklahoma. Those are kind of your sign that you're next in line with these storms. Now, this is the This is the ECMWF model. So things could be wrong because this goes well into the future. But as we go into extreme early Sunday morning at 1 a.m., these storms are going to be continuing moving. These storms are going to continue moving kind of eastward, and they should get into Enid about that time. And then Oklahoma City probably around 2 a.m. But they're not going to be as strong as they enter Oklahoma City. But this is when we're going into our morning hours of Sunday. They're going to be hitting Muskogee, even going into. But the little cell from Texas is going to pop in, maybe, and could produce some heavy rain and stuff, but this is really majority of your Sunday. So let's get into Sunday's risk of severe weather. So for Sunday, the risk that the model that I just showed you, we have a slight risk of severe weather that includes Woodward, Enid, Stillwater, Tulsa, Bartlesville, Oklahoma City, Norman, Lawton, and Altus. I do think we could see an extension go into Muskogee and Fort Smith. But right now it's just a slight risk for central, western, northern, and extreme eastern Oklahoma. Let's get into the next thing, because we have another severe weather risk. And then things gradually end on Monday. We have a slight risk of severe weather that includes Enid, Oklahoma City, Altus, Lawton, Bartlesville, Tulsa, Muskogee, and Fort Smith. Over here, we're still really far out, but let's see what we can see. So what's going to happen is on Monday, 1 p.m., it's going to be a little bit of rain showers to the south of Oklahoma City and to the south east of Lawton, and they're gonna get stronger as they move into southeastward into extreme eastern Oklahoma. Around 7 p.m. they're gonna be quite strong actually. As at this point they're probably gonna be hitting areas like Idabel, before they move out. And then there's going to be a little pop-up after this as we go into Tuesday, extreme early Tuesday morning at 1 a.m. And then things should about taper off from there. Actually, hold on. Wednesday at 1 a.m. This is next week. Wednesday at 1 a.m. we could see some storms. I wouldn't consider them strong, but I would watch them. And then from then there's gonna be definitely a lot of rain going into your Thursday next week. Let's get into the next thing. Now that is it for this video. I know it was really short, but that is because we're still super far out from all our severe weather events. But I'm happy to say we will be doing updates tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, probably even Saturday. So thanks for watching now, but I'll see you tomorrow.